Hey, it's Roland Archer here, and we are joined now with the Mayor of Arran-Elderslie, Steve Hammell, and the Economic Development and, I totally messed up your title.
Communications Coordinator.
Jessica Pridham. Thank you very much for both of you for joining us this morning. Now, Mayor, I'm going to go right to it because honestly, I saw your letter recently from yourself and the mayor of the other two municipalities that have been impacted by ER closures. Is that one of the biggest things facing your community right now, is those ERs closing on a regular basis?
So I've stated several times now it's our biggest issue, and that's not taking anything away from the housing crisis in the province right now, but for us right now, that's on top of our minds. Every day we're talking about it, we're thinking about it, we're trying to hopefully have more nurses into our hospital. Ultimately, that's what's going to fix this. We need more people. It's a people issue, and we want those nurses to be happy and healthy and have a full career in nursing. And there's some people getting away from that nursing career now. We want them to come back. So we believe there's strength in numbers, there's power in unity of the municipalities, and the closures are becoming more often. And now we're seeing 2 or 3 closures in our central Grey and Bruce counties. That being not only in Chesley, we're seeing that in Walkerton and Durham as well. And it's put an incredible stress on our Bruce County emergency services, our paramedics, along with the Grey County paramedics, and our Hanover Hospital, which is 15-20 minutes south of Chesley. They have an incredible increase in patients going there, and they're stressed out and they're stretched to the limit as well. So it's really for rural health care. We really are advocating for that, and that's our number one priority. And we stated that to our MPP Byers right at our introductory meeting to him a couple summers ago. So, and we're continuing to work on it, and fingers crossed. And we think we're inching a little bit forward, and we're hoping for the best.
Okay.
That was going to be my question was, are you seeing any progress at least? And it sounds like inching is progress. It's going in the right direction at least.
So our MPPs are accessible. They care. They're listening, and they're advocating on our behalf. We know that, and we were able this past August to have a delegation with an associate minister of health at the AMO conference in London. So they're hearing our message. Our message is getting out there. We're searching for answers. There's different people involved. Obviously, different organizations, different levels of government that are involved. But we're hoping that this becomes a larger issue. We're making more noise about this, and we're going to keep our foot on the pedal. And yeah, inching is the word I'm using. But there's light at the end of the tunnel, but it's still a long tunnel.
Okay, now one thing I wanted to ask Jessica with the Arran-Elderslie is, the fact is, right now, where we are right now, there is the bridge construction going on. Businesses are very much open, and you actually brought a wonderful coffee from an area business here. How has Arran-Elderslie pivoted to keep promoting those local businesses? Because they're all still recovering from the pandemic. Give me a little insight into how local businesses still remain a focus here to keep the businesses going, because they are the lifeblood.
Yeah, we can't support our local businesses enough in a time like this. I have to suggest, if you're looking to visit our municipality, come to Paisley, come to the Happy Hive here, where I got the delicious coffee from. Visit our village thrift down the street here too to find a treasure. Della Bella also has amazing gifts and finds available. It's a really important time to be supporting our local businesses. Signage can help, but the people really need to come out and shop and support.
I know that there's a number of events here that are almost like signature events for the village of Paisley. Blues Fest every year is a big one. Are there any coming up for the fall and winter season that people should probably keep on their calendars?
Yeah, so we're looking forward to opening this bridge sometime soon. So keep an eye on the municipal Facebook page for a date announcing that, because it's going to feel really good to open up this bridge and get people through town, which will also be really important for helping our local businesses. There's the Halloween, I think the deputy mayor mentioned a little bit about the haunted Paisley coming up at the end of the month. I know Orchard's Landing is coming this morning to talk about their potluck happening later this month. Something really special about Arran-Elderslie is the dedication of our volunteers and our organizations. I see people show up for this community in a really unique way. So Yeah.
And now, Mayor, we actually heard from our discussions that if there's one thing that the municipalities always think about, it's infrastructure. I hear that you have a lot of bridges in this municipality. And so what's keeping you up at night? What are some projects that are being worked on by Arran-Elderslie that are happening now and maybe in the near future?
Okay, well, what's keeping me up at night is we just had a public meeting last week in regards to our 20 oldest bridges. And those are 80, 100-year-old bridges, and they could last for another 50 years. They get inspected every other year, and we have our fingers crossed, but most likely they're going to require work. And if all of them required a lot of work or replacement, that number is too high for us to afford as a municipality, and it's concerning. That's what keeps me up at night, that unfortunately the cost of a bridge is no longer $100,000 or $200,000. It's $1 million or $2 million. So we're going to have to save more money for it. We're going to have to get more money from other levels of government, and we're going to have to think outside of the box too on how we can keep as many as possible. So we had a master plan. I think it's great that we're looking at them collaboratively or holistically, that not just one at a time as failure comes and people get lots of notice. But one of the greatest challenges is communication, and we have residents coming to us saying, hey, what's going on with the bridges? Well, this is just a start, and we have a time for feedback now for the next couple months. So, and these are just 20 of the rural bridges that were identified. It's on our website. Check the video from our meetings that we've had about it, or talk to your local members of council as well, because not only the people of Paisley have been obviously focused on this bridge, but we have more bridges than most others, and we're just on our last mile of the marathon. I'm telling people we're down to the final month, and I've joked around, we'll have the opening 5 minutes after it's done. So, we'll pivot to when it's ready, because we've been patiently waiting, and we're getting excited. It's really close. Seeing it there today, it's really close.
Mary, you mentioned some of the things that keep you up at night, but I'm sure there's a lot of things that make you smile in a day, getting to serve as the mayor of Arran-Elderslie. What are some of the things that make you smile about this place?
Well, like the line I've been using lately is we have more volunteers per capita than any other place I know of. And not only are volunteers volunteering for one thing, like an egg society or another community group, a Kinsman or a Rotary, they're volunteering 3 or 4 different times, and then they're doing so much work. So when we're around those people that are doing that amount of work, it's inspiring for us to just be a part of it. So we see that at council. Almost every meeting there's a community group that's helping us out one way or another, because we just can't do it on our own. We just can't tax that taxpayer more than what we are right now, or much more than what we are right now. So no, whenever we open a splash pad in town here, or whenever a park, or we have a foundation, Chesley Hospital Foundation Gala this Saturday night, just to see all the work that's gone into that so far, and all of our donors and community members, and just the work that other people are volunteering, it's really inspiring to go to work as a mayor or as a member of council, or in our municipal office, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Jessica, I'll ask you, as we wind down this interview, is there anything else that we should know about Arran-Elderslie, about the village of Paisley, about what makes it so special?
Yeah, I would say if you haven't been here already, definitely come out and visit one of our villages, Tara, Chesley, Paisley. We're all located on a river. You're never far from a nature walk or a paddle. It's a great place to spend some time, to wander a main street, whether that be here in Paisley or in Tara or Chesley. You won't be disappointed.
There you go. Well, I have to thank you both for coming by. We have Mayor Steve Hammell, Jessica Pridham with the Arran-Elderslie, the township. It's been very enlightening, and I appreciate that you both dropped by.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.